Well, I made it home. Just saw some birds fly over. Oh, there goes some more. A very late breakfast today, but breakfast nonetheless. Some oatmeal with some fruit and lemon blueberry loaf. In coffee in my little Buc-ee's mug that I picked up while I was visiting Buc-ee's. Look what I made, guys. So while I was in Oklahoma, hi Dino. While I was in Oklahoma, my nephew's girlfriend saw the emotional support chickens that I had made, and she actually asked me if she could commission me to make her a cockatiel. So this is a cockatiel. And we had to look online to see if I could find a pattern of a cockatiel. Right, Dino? Right, Dino? Let me show everybody the cockatiel. And I'll show you guys the book that I got it in a few minutes. But, that I got the pattern in. But, so anyway, my nephew's girlfriend used to have a cockatiel, and she had to leave it at home with her mom. So she's not sure, like, if she's gonna see it again, but she thought it would be nice to have a little stuffed cockatiel, a crocheted one, as an emotional support pet. So let me see if I can kind of show you the details. So it's got the little feathers on top of the head. Now I altered the pattern quite a bit because this would have been pretty small. And you'll see that when I show you the book that I found the pattern in. This would have only been like 5 inches tall, but she wanted a big one. So I actually doubled the yarn. I doubled the yarn and I added a few extra rows. But otherwise I followed the pattern pretty much to a T, except for on the top. It had actually shown that you were supposed to use yellow for all the feathers. And her cockatiel, which she sent me pictures of, actually had gray feathers on top. So I thought it would be kind of cool to put gray feathers on the top. And then just a little bit of yellow back here, little tufts of yellow at the back. Got the eyes on Amazon. Actually found the book on Amazon. And yeah, I'll link to all the supplies down below. A little tail. Isn't it adorable? I told her I'm gonna have to make me one. And she actually wanted hers to be weighted. So I used a sock and I put, I think I put about 2 pounds of rice in the sock, and I put the sock in the bottom so it gives it some weight, because she said she wanted it to be more of a sensory object, something that would be snuggly to hold and have a little weight to it on her chest. But yeah, isn't it cute? And she said it also kind of reminded her of those Squishmallows, the shape of it. Dino, you're trying to steal the show, aren't you? He says, I want to steal the show, Mommy. Okay, let me show you the feet. The feet, little toes, or claws, I guess. Dino, I'm trying to show everybody the little cockatiel. So these are the toes, and I mean, I literally doubled the yarn for everything, so even the feet, it was yarn held double stranded. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I just brought it outside so I could do a little photo shoot with it before I send pictures to her and show her how it turned out. I'm gonna have to ship it off later this week, and because, as you know, my family vacation didn't go as planned, And I had hoped to finish the cockatiel while I was visiting my family in Oklahoma so that I could just give it to her while I was there. But that didn't happen. I mean, after my dad passed away, pretty much the last week was consumed with all of that, you know, preparations, funeral and everything. But I wanted to share this with you guys. So yeah, right, Dino? And we got back home a couple days ago, so I picked my son up in San Diego, and he'll be here for about a week before I need to take him back. It's his spring break right now. Right, Dino? I got my little emotional support puppy with me. Don't know what I'd do without this little guy. But anyway, we'll go back in and I'll show you that book that I found this pattern in. It's a pretty cool book. I think Dino and I are just gonna enjoy a little more time outside before we go back in. Right, Dino? Do you want to enjoy a little more time outside? Come here. Oh. What? Do you want to enjoy time outside? It's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Good boy. So this is actually the book that the patterns are in. Well, the cockatiel pattern is in here as well as many others. I think I want to make this one, the one in the middle. Is that a gecko? Nope, that's not a gecko. It's a chameleon. So yeah, isn't the chameleon cute? I want to make the chameleon. And then here's the cockatiel that I made. And so here is the cockatiel pattern. I'm not going to give away anything from the pattern, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like in the book. These are the materials you need. Except I added rice because she wanted it to be weighted. And here, without giving away any of the pattern, I just want to show you guys, look how small the pattern is written for. It is written to be held single-stranded with worsted weight yarn. And look how tiny it looks in their hand. They're holding it in one hand. Yep. So just by doubling the yarn, I got it to be quite a bit bigger. But I love all the photos that this book has, and it has such great details on how to make it. Everything is written like this with with the written instructions and then photos that coincide with what you're doing. But look how tiny it would have been if I'd followed the pattern the way it was written. But yeah, I really love how big it turned out just by doubling the yarn. So once again, here's the book. And I will link to this down below in the description because I actually found it on Amazon. And I'll put the link to it down below.